These scientists just took one man's trash is another man's treasure to another level. Technological advancements, consumption patterns, and improper waste disposal around the world has accelerated the buildup of waste, posing both obstacles and opportunities for recycling. As waste continues to flood our trash disposal systems and cause an infinite loop of environmental issues, this breakthrough couldn't have come at a better time. Let's find out more. First up, trash into treasure. South Korea, which imports 99.3% of its metal resources, has the highest per capita consumption of those metal resources in the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. As we all know, precious metals consumption in industries like renewable energy, healthcare, and semiconductors is on the rise. Gold is in demand in the electric and electronic sectors for applications such as batteries, electric vehicles, and renewable energy, but it is a large variable in the industry due to its limited supply and high cost. As a result, there is a lot of research going on in the world into urban mining, which extracts precious metals from garbage. However, most methods for extracting high-purity gold from waste materials require a lot of chemicals and operate at high temperatures, and as a result, it has regulatory and efficiency issues. A Korean research team has found a method for recovering valuable metals from garbage that can drastically boost the rate of recovery. Dr. Choi and Dr. Kyung-Won Jung of the Korea Institute of Science and Technology's KIST Center for Water Cycle Research announced that they have created a gold recovery process with the world's best recovery efficiency of 99.9%. A polymeric shell covers a multi-layered internal structure in this technology, which is similar to a capsule. Because the new material retains gold ions inside the capsule for recovery, it has a higher recovery efficiency than standard absorption materials. The polymeric shell allows gold ions to penetrate while being impervious to suspended particles associated with gold. The material also prevents clogging of the internal porous structure. Even with the coexistence of 14 types of ions and 3 types of suspended solids, gold that has passed through the polymeric shell may be stably recovered by inserting functional groups that react solely with gold ions in the multi-layered internal structure. Capsule-type material may be made in a continuous process using the solvent exchange method, and its efficiency and stability have been proved by the material's ability to recover at 99.9% or higher, even after being reused 10 times. The material created as a result of this research eliminates the problems that traditional precious metal recovery technologies have. Also, because they are easily synthesized in huge numbers, they can be promptly used for relevant industrial operations. The chemical characteristics and shape of the recovered material were shown to play a significant influence in the recovery of metal resources from water in this investigation. The findings of this study are projected to serve as the foundation for the creation of Korea's first environmentally friendly technology for selectively recovering and refining metal resources from waste and precious metal scraps generated in industries such as autos and petrochemicals. Next, tackling e-waste. The use of precious metals in advanced electronics is a goldmine. Extraction of precious metals from these products is not only financially rewarding, but also environmentally friendly. The development of unique e-waste recycling methods has been shown to be extremely beneficial to the environment. As a result, there has been a surge in demand for precious metals e-waste recovery processes in recent years. The global precious metals e-waste recovery market is expected to develop around 4.7% from 2020 to 2027, so there is a lot of potential with this breakthrough of tackling an environmental emergency at hand. According to the World Economic Forum, the recycling rate of e-waste in the United States increased by about 25% in 2019. Due to a lack of adequate recycling options, the remaining 75% of total e-waste is deposited in various locations. However, the e-waste that has been generated in recent years is rich in valuable metals, all of which can be recovered and repurposed in the future for a variety of applications. According to the UN's Global E-Waste Monitor 2020, roughly 53.6 million tons of electronic garbage were created globally in 2019. The raw materials in this e-waste totaled $57 billion, with copper, iron, and gold accounting for a large portion of that total. But only a sixth of this cost, which is around $10 billion, was used in an eco-friendly way. Now, for the silver lining. The good news is that today's recycling technologies ensure that e-waste is processed in an environmentally sustainable manner, with great efficacy and a lower carbon footprint, and at a reasonable cost. Similar to the Korean technology, Mint Innovation, a startup located in New Zealand, has developed a low-cost biotech high-tech technique for recovering valuable metals from e-waste. Mint Innovation's goal is to extract these precious metals by using microbes to selectively and quickly recover valuable metals such as gold. Another organization, Namo E-Waste Management, a Delhi-based recycler, recovers precious metals such as copper, aluminum, brass, and zinc from e-waste such as PCs, motherboards, cell phones, and server boards. They announced plans to scale up the precious metals extraction processes in April 2019. The business intends to build a precious metal recovery operation to extract platinum, palladium, gold, and other precious metals from e-waste. They plan to implement new technology to efficiently extract precious metals from e-waste in India, a country that is struggling to curb its mounting waste and landfills. In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic's outbreak had a negative impact on the global precious metals e-waste recovery business. Worldwide, industrial and transportation activity came to a halt as a result of the adoption of nationwide lockdowns. Raw material and finished goods supply networks were thrown into chaos as a result of this. Now that the worst of the pandemic is behind us, the market is likely to recover from its losses and grow significantly, thanks to key industry participants' rising implementation of novel metal recovery technologies in the next few years. Next, in other related news, one charger to rule them all. All phone brands will have to ensure that all of their small and medium-sized products, such as phones, tablets, and cameras, are compatible with one standard type of charging connection, the USB Type-C, according to an order that will take effect in little over 2 years. Guess who's most annoyed by this? Apple. Unlike other companies that already have a USB Type-C charging port for mobile phones, this edgy brand boasts its proprietary Lightning charging point and cable for iPhones, which is the company's greatest cash source. Chargers for devices that allow fast charging must charge devices of all brands at the same speed, according to European Parliament guidelines, ensuring that chargers of one brand do not offer slow charging for devices of competing companies. The new mandate is supposed to make life easier for EU inhabitants by saving money, reducing the number of cords and chargers in their lives, and ultimately reducing electronic waste. In Europe alone, discarded and unused chargers account for around 11,000 tons of e-waste each year. According to the European Parliament, the order will result in increased charger reuse and help consumers save up to 250 million euros per year on unnecessary charger purchases. We're just happy we won't have to ask people what type of phone they use before borrowing their charger. And now, a new e-waste recycling plan. Exurban, a British recycling company, announced on Monday that it plans to construct a facility in the United States to recover metals such as copper, gold, and silver from e-waste such as cell phones, laptops, and televisions. Metal recycling will be critical in fulfilling global government targets for reducing carbon emissions. Every year, millions of tons of e-waste are buried in landfills or exported overseas, frequently to underdeveloped countries, where improperly regulated electronic device disposal endangers people's health and the environment. Exurban will spend more than $340 million to build the world's first zero-waste smelter and refinery, which will be dedicated to treating e-waste and other non-ferrous trash in the region. The new plant will be located on 77 acres in Fort Wayne's Adams Township Industrial Park. Scrap metal production uses substantially less energy than mining and smelting. Finally, Volkswagen to recycle batteries. Volkswagen AG announced on Wednesday that it will lead a team of experts tasked with recovering and reusing battery components several times. According to Volkswagen, as part of the German government-funded project, the automaker will collaborate with a group of industrial companies and engineers to develop procedures for recovering materials from used batteries in order to create new ones. The goal, according to Volkswagen, is to maintain cathode metals, electrolyte, and graphite in a closed-loop recycling system indefinitely to avoid waste and provide supply for new facilities. Volkswagen AG is particularly interested in realizing a closed loop of cell materials as part of its battery strategy and sustainability strategy, and has taken on the coordination and management of the project. The group's technology division assures the production and supply of recyclable material from vehicle batteries, with the pilot plant for mechanical recycling at the Salzgitter Components Factory. In addition, the Salzgitter Center of Excellence's cell manufacturing technology is leveraged to create new cells from 100% recycled material. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think this process of extracting precious metals from waste will help curb the impending climate crisis? Is there a need for stricter recycling laws? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. this. See you in the next one.